She met him one summer. At first, it was nothing special, just a random encounter. The kind of moment that usually gets lost among thousands of others we live and forget. And yet, this one stayed. Maybe because deep down, she knew he wouldn't be just another guy. Months later, when they actually started talking, everything changed. From the very first words, from the late-night messages that kept them awake, there was a pull between them. Like a door had opened, and they both ran through it without hesitation. He had a way of drawing people in. His voice made her heart race. His eyes made her feel seen in a way no one else ever had. And she, with her mix of innocence and intensity, gave in completely. This is it, she thought. This is where I belong. But things weren't that simple. He wasn't easy. There was a darker side to him, a kind of toxicity that slipped into even the smallest moments. 1 second, he could make her feel like the most important person in the world, and the next he could wound her with silence, cold words, or indifference that left her frozen. "Why are you like this?" she once asked, her eyes full of disappointment. "That's just who I am. Take it or leave it," he said flatly. And still, she stayed, because she loved him, because she saw something hidden behind all that darkness, someone hurt, lost, but with a heart still capable of love. That's how the cycle began. Some days were filled with laughter, endless conversations, and a feeling that nothing could come between them. Other days he would pull away, shutting his feelings down as if they were something shameful, leaving her to carry the weight of his silence. "Do I matter to you?" she asked one night, her voice breaking. "I care." "Enough," he answered. And she knew that enough would never be enough for her heart. Their relationship was a storm, intense, passionate, dangerous. Every kiss carried fire but also bitterness. Like they both knew the flames would burn them eventually. She gave everything. She put herself second, just to keep him first. She forgave what she shouldn't have, ignored wounds that still bled because she believed her love could change him. And him? He played with fire. Sometimes he showed he needed her, couldn't live without her. Other times he made her feel invisible, like she was only there to fill the empty spaces in his life. He gave her the sky, and in the same breath, stole the ground beneath her feet. And yet, every time she told herself this is the end, there was always something that pulled her back. A look, a message, a quiet sorry, just enough to break down her defenses. Their story only grew more complicated. The fights got heavier, the tears more frequent, but so did the passion. It was like building a world that fell apart every day, only to rebuild it the next. "Will you stay?" he asked her once, almost teasing. "I don't know," she said. But deep inside, she knew she had already stayed, again and again. She wasn't blind. She knew it was toxic. But her heart refused to accept what her mind screamed. Because sometimes love isn't logical. It's need. It's fear. It's the ache of losing the very person who destroys you, but also makes you feel alive. And so their story never really ended. It had no happy ending, no tragic one either. Every time it seemed over, something pulled them back together. A glance, a word, a kiss that felt like both promise and curse. The two of them. Not a fairy tale, but a war. A love full of toxicity that refused to die. And late at night, alone with their thoughts, they both knew the truth. No matter how much it hurt, neither was ready to let go. Because sometimes, the most toxic person becomes your deepest weakness.